afternoon, protests have taken the gloss off the federal government's significant victory, the passing of its carbon tax legislation today in the lower house. For all the details, Lane Calcutt joins us live from Canberra. Lane, of course, an important win for Labor today, but the anger, and that's continuing.
It sure does, Wendy. Extraordinary scenes in question time this afternoon, as you mentioned, with long and very noisy protests from the public galleries. 4 times they chanted "no mandate" and "democracy is dead" until finally they were kicked out. It may have passed, but anger over the carbon tax isn't going anywhere. The dawn of a new era, and the Prime Minister was basking in the early morning glow.
Very significant day.
Just after 9:24, the moment in Australian history.
Order. The result of the division is aye 74, no 72.
After so many years, leadership changes, policy backflips, reports and debate, the carbon tax was through the lower house.
These bills, as amended, have been agreed to.
There was applause. Julia Gillard hugged and kissed her ministers, even Kevin Rudd, to the jeers of the opposition. No issue since her election has been so divisive, and there were scenes of triumph as they filed from the chamber, a wave to the gallery for one of her most significant victories.
An historic day for our nation and the creation of our clean energy future.
It's a great big green day for Australia.
This is very much an historic Labor reform, Labor to the bootstraps.
The coalition, though, will ditch it in government, a promise Tony Abbott says written in blood.
They celebrated their betrayal with a kiss. This will be remembered as the day the Gillard government broke faith with the Australian people and gave itself a round of applause for doing so, Mr. Speaker.
Prime Minister.
Even with it passed, the protests go on. 4 times question time was interrupted by chants from dozens in the public gallery.
The attendants will take action to remove people from the galleries.
None of the heat's gone from this debate, and it'll be a long time before it cools down.
No carbon tax! She's a liar! You liar, he has no.
So any amazing scenes there, and it just proves a win here in Parliament is one thing, in minority government is going to be quite another thing to turn around and win that public support before the next election. You'd imagine all but impossible, Wendy.
Yeah, indeed. OK, Lane, thanks for that. And as Lane mentioned, it is a controversial one, and you can have your say on the issue. Just go to our website. It's 9msn.com.au. The question we're asking today is, will you vote against Labor because of the carbon tax? Just over 9,000 have voted no, but look at that. 38,443 have voted yes. Controversial indeed.